G'day guys, this is Ballsy here again. We're at the National 4x4 show and the camera just gave me the finger, so let's come through here. Jeff, thanks for coming mate. Now, you've seen me with these tough power boxes that these guys make, and we've tested and abused the crap out of them over Christmas while we're away. Well, while I was away, they got some feedback from us and everyone else, and they decided to have a crazy idea. So we'll just reiterate what the box originally did and what this new thing is. So Jeff, originally we had this box here, and we had 240 volt in, 240 volt out, we got bulk in, we got bulk out, we've got the vehicle ignition socket in with an MPPT controller above it, we've got your 12 volt sockets, we've got your marine sockets, merit sockets, if I can get that across, and we've got the USB, but it's also fan cooled for the 240 volt side of it. But you might think that's too bulky, I don't want a removable system. Jeff thought about that, and he also thought about people with jack-off campers. He thought about people with camper trailers that are over having like a Red Arc and a C-Tech and a this brand inverter and all this extra stuff in the thing. What have we got here, Jeff?
Okay, so using the same electronics that we designed for the portable unit, so you mentioned all the stuff that we've put inside that and fully integrated together with our own circuit boards. We've put all that in this, and it's not a portable solution, it's a built-in solution. So for the back of dual cabs, camper trailers, slide-on campers.
Now, you've got a nice ridiculously strong aluminium case. You know how you have a big thick plate alloy boat that like you can hit a brick wall with basically? That's what this outside of this is, the thick plate alloy that they've bent up. So it's going to take all the abuse it needs to if it needs to, but you said to me earlier that you can take this off and do what?
Okay, so the electronics itself is housed in its own sheet aluminium housing that's inside that. So you can actually install that without this bracket. So if you've got a camper or something and you want to cut a rectangular hole in, slide that in, do all your wiring at the back, and it'll do the job.
And so realistically, this has already had the wiring done pretty much. You just have to lay the wire in the rest of your car and plug it into the back of this thing, and all this other bit that we all hate doing is done.
That's right. Exactly right. In addition to that, this bracket is symmetrical both ways. It can be mounted any which way you want. So we've got a horizontal version if you want to put it there, or you want to put it top right in the back of your dual cab, upside down, back to front, whichever way you want to mount it.
Or if you want to unbolt it in the top of your canopy, or in your camper trailer.
Now the other thing we've done here that's different from the portable solution, because it's a fixed solution, we've put in 6 designated output circuits, so you can wire those in permanently. Okay, so you were talking lighting before.
Yes.
3 designated lighting circuits sharing a common circuit breaker. Inside light, outside light, canopy light, so they all share a 15 amp. We've also got 3 separate power circuits with a master switch.
So you can control things like a compressor, your fridge, whatever.
Water pump. So there's your master on-off switch for those. The wiring will come out the back or down the bottom, whichever way you want to do it. So if you've got a set of drawers, say, this can mount on the right or left-hand side. Some vehicles, those drawers, the little side wings are big enough to put a battery underneath.
That's true.
So this could sit on top of that. You drill your holes through the back for your battery cables, you'll never see them. So you get a nice, crisp, clear finish. And as well as your full power station. It's still got all the full battery monitoring, the entry-level stuff, over temperature, over voltage, under voltage. It's all still built into that. So it also, similar to the portable, has the low voltage shutdown protections for your battery as well. You don't have to touch it. So if you've got solar panels hooked into this on the top of your canopy, battery gets low, this thing will shut itself down. As soon as the sun hits those solar panels, it'll start charging. So we don't shut down the whole thing. This full battery monitoring looks after that battery all the time. Likewise, when you're using the high current for your main, so if you want to make a coffee, or use your toasted sandwich maker or your toaster, you start that car up. On both these models, the car alternator will come to the party and we'll be putting power in that battery as you're pulling power out.
And that way, if you've only got a 100 amp hour battery, it doesn't just destroy your battery, then you've got nothing for the rest of the weekend. Start the car up, warm it up for just kicking around for the day on Fraser if you're on Fraser. Make your coffees for the morning while the car's warming up. Drink your coffee, jump in the car, drive off. Job done, battery isn't pummeled to crap. But some people might go, oh, well, that box is a bit too big for me. When it's in a panel mount, obviously it's much smaller if you're mounting it into a panel, but also that box isn't really that big when you think about it, because normally you've got a box nearly that big for your inverter, then you've got one for your MPPT controller or your DC-DC that has MPPT in it, and you've got all the other bits, and then you've got the switch panel and everything still to do. So in reality, this thing plug and play pretty much.
Yeah, it's a compact solution.
That's awesome.
It really is.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks for your time.
Appreciate your time, mate. Guys, if you've got any suggestions, got any ideas or comments you want to tag below, go for it. And appreciate your liking, sharing and commenting.